Alright, since the 2022 Macy's parade is less than 5 months from now, I'm going to go over some ideas and possibilities for this year's new parade balloons. I just like to give out some of the ideas. Alright, we'll begin with the most wanted characters I've seen from the results that you have all given me. I could say that I think these characters are the people, these guys are the ones that you want to see the most. Of course, we have to start off with Mario. This is probably the most wanted one for this year. I hope to see Mario at this year's parade. He's one of those huge names that, for some reason, I don't know, Macy's hasn't decided that in yet, or maybe it's because Nintendo doesn't want him in. But since the movie's being done by Illumination, this would be perfect promotion. Even if the movie was originally supposed to be in November, but it got delayed to spring of 2023, which is fine. I mean, that would still be fine for promotion. Next, there's the idea of a new Charlie Brown or a new Snoopy. A new Charlie Brown would make more sense because most of the time when Snoopy retires, Charlie Brown takes his place. And then when Charlie Brown retires, Snoopy takes his place. But I kind of hope Astronaut Snoopy makes an appearance this year because technically I don't really count 2020 as like his real second appearance. Because he didn't show up because of you know what. So I think Astronaut Snoopy should just make one more appearance and then retire. But hey, a new appearance balloon does make sense. So, alright, up next we got Bluey. I shouldn't be surprised. Bluey makes sense. Bluey is one of the biggest child show characters out there right now. Bluey would be cool. And I think Bluey makes sense. The character is a bit more of a square design. So, alright, and the last one, which this is very questionable, but Mecha Cookie Monster. I don't know why, but a whole lot of people just decided to go with this. I don't know. I feel like a Mecha Builder's Elmo makes more sense because Elmo's the more iconic one than Cookie Monster. But for some reason, I don't mind. A Cookie Monster balloon would be cool, so whatever. Alright, now here's characters that have a good chance of appearing. Now, these are characters I don't think a lot of people really think of, but, they make sense. Alright, first off, we got Sonic, Tails, and Knuckles. It's mainly probably just a new Sonic or a new Tails. Alright, but hear me out. The Sonic movie, Sonic the Hedgehog 2, got released on Paramount Plus on May 24th, which is exactly 6 months from the parade. Yeah, exactly. It came out on Paramount Plus exactly 6 months before the Macy's parade. Exactly 6 months. So, that does make sense to have Sonic and Tails in the parade. If Nintendo doesn't want Mario, then Paramount could just be like, alright, we want movie Sonic in the parade, and maybe Tails. And I know Knuckles doesn't work as good, but hey, Knuckles could make a big sense. I don't know why, but I'm not sure really. Alright, now this one we gotta talk about. A new Greg Heffley balloon. Not a lot of people have looked into it, but if you think about it, the first Greg retired after his 6th appearance. And now the second Greg, since he just had his 6th appearance, and I feel like he a bit overstayed his welcome. I think a new Greg would make sense. Maybe in design for his Disney Plus movie Greg. That makes sense. And the last one, I don't know why no one has been talking about this, but Puss in Boots. Alright, hear me out. His new movie is coming out in December. And what better way for Dreamers to promote that by having Puss in Boots in the parade? And Boss Baby is most likely to retire after the 2022 parade, so who's going to be the DreamWorks replacement character? Yeah, the bad guys do make sense, but I don't know if I really see them. But Puss in Boots makes way more sense. Come on, please. It makes sense at this point. Now here's characters that no one wants to see, but have reasons they could make it in. And now this is the characters I don't not want to see, really. Alright, and these will get reactions just like how Ryan got. Yeah, but first we got Baby Shark. Baby Shark, the internet would be extremely mad if this happens. No one wants to see Baby Shark. But he makes sense, so I have to add him here. Oh, I've actually got another big one, Peppa Pig. Oh, Peppa. No one wants to see you too. And also, but honestly, I don't know how Balloon and Peppa would work from like her design. Alright, I'm surprised that Teen Titans Go has not been in the Balloon and Macy's parade. They're huge, and it's Cartoon Network's cash cow. So, I would be upset to see them in the parade, even though these guys were my childhood, even though I don't like them anymore. But I'm not sure what happened to this guy, but Blippi makes sense. I do not want to see this guy in the parade. And now it's come to the worst choice. The character here that I do not want to see. The new modern Caillou. Yes, Just recently, they just announced that Caillou's coming back, and I heard it's good. This is gonna be on Peacock. If we're really getting a Caillou balloon, this reaction would be even more get a even worse reaction than Ryan. I mean, having Caillou and Ryan in the same parade would be awful. I mean, I'm hoping they do not give this new Caillou in a parade. I mean, at this point, Macy should probably just know that everyone hates Caillou and we shouldn't have him in. But if they do, is everyone gonna be upset? Now, alright, here are characters that make sense to appear, but they probably won't happen. Up next, first we got the new Garfield. The new Garfield, if you hear me out, he makes sense. I mean, this is an all new movie, but we don't know really much about it besides his design and that Chris Pratt is going to voice Garfield. So, I don't know. There just really isn't much. Alright, this one a lot of people want to see too. Cuphead. But honestly, Cuphead doesn't make sense. I mean, what are we really going to get the Dirt season by November? Like, I mean, the second season I heard, I think it's out by now, but I don't know. I think it's coming out soon. So yeah, Cuphead makes sense, but I don't think there's enough evidence to put him in this parade. Next we got Bugs Bunny in the Looney Tunes cartoon style. I mean, this definitely makes sense. But there's also been stuff about a new Looney Tunes cartoon. I mean, no, the Tiny Toons. So maybe Bugs Bunny. I don't know. It kind of makes sense. All right, now this one, if Macy's wants to challenge, do Minecraft Steve. I mean, Minecraft Steve has been one of the most popular video game characters for a long time. But the only problem about it is that this would be a challenge to do, okay? Like SpongeBob, that was hard. Thomas was hard, but Steve would be hard, even harder. So that's why I don't think they could have in Steve. All right, now this, I have evidence for this. Okay, Cricket Green from Big City Greens. If you're wondering why I'm thinking of him, think about it. He's been on a Disney Channel for a while now. And when they want him to be in a parade, I mean, he would be a great inclusion because I want to see a Disney Channel character in the parade. But we can't have Amphibia in the parade because that ended, or we can't have the Owl House too because that's going to end soon. So then who's our next fixed option? Cricket Green. And I'm not counting Molly and Scratch because I don't know if they can make it in, but Cricket makes more sense, honestly. He's been around longer, so maybe we might get him. Okay, I know what you're thinking. Why Gumball? When his show ended back in 2019, they still might be doing more stuff for Gumball. Cartoon Network is still keeping it, and plus about that Gumball movie, we still don't have much on it yet, but maybe we could get more on it soon. And Gumball is still one of those big characters, and probably because he's a meme now, he's more bigger than he ever was before. So maybe Gumball. All right, Miles Morales. This makes sense. This guy's got a movie coming out, but that's in October. But so Miles Morales would be a pretty cool character balloon. I mean, if we want to bring Marvel back, a few people saying a new Spider-Man, but I think Miles Morales makes way more sense. But I still don't feel like it has a chance. Alright, I think we all got Lincoln Loud was never going to make it into the parade anymore. We got rid of that idea, and I still don't think he's going to make it in. But still thinking about it, he's still one of Nickelodeon's biggest shows. Even if the show is not as good as it used to be, and the fan base is just atrocious. Yeah, I mean, Lincoln would be a great choice for the parade, but now I don't think so anymore. Okay, Homer Simpson. Yeah, just because the Simpsons is going to have like their 35th anniversary this year, that makes pure sense. But I still don't think Homer has a chance to be at this year's parade. Probably because he's, I don't know, maybe for more for adults. But still, we got Goku in the parade, and that's for more teens than adults. So, all right, Mickey and Minnie. I mean, they're not as a double character balloon, but think about it. New Mickey would make sense. A lot of people want to see that, but I'm bringing a Minnie because of a Sailor Mini balloon. Because, you know, Minnie's getting a bit more representation now from Disney. So, we could get that, but I still don't feel like there's enough evidence to have Mickey and Minnie in this year's parade. Alright, Izuku Midoriya. I mean, Izuku makes sense. He is one of the biggest anime characters out there right now, and Deku would be a really cool balloon. This would get as much love as the Goku balloon did. But still, I just feel like, why are we getting rid of Goku and then adding Deku? Alright, and the final one here is one of the characters from the new My Little Pony. I mean, I'm not a fan of MLP, but since MLP has been big for a while, I mean, My Little Pony Friendship is Magic should have definitely been in Macy's parade, but for some reason they never got to. But thinking about the new My Little Pony and concerned that's actually a bit popular, it's actually getting more recognition now. They might have a chance, but I'm still not sure about that. All right, and that's pretty much all for some ideas. If I forgot about any, please say in the comments below.